Not a fast start here for the Heat. They trail by 9 points. Payton kicks to Richmond. Payton. Guarded by Hardaway. They need this. And it's Payton getting it to go. Payton's got his first 2 points.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Hardaway against Payton. Hardaway passes to Noah. Shot is no good. Nice defense from Malone. Here's Richmond. Out to Payton. Dishes it to Durant. Back to Payton. From downtown. The Heat rebound. And then George with the jam.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed. Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Payton dishes to George. Payton kicks to Malone. Pass to Durant. Off target from outside. Chicago leading by 5. George passes to Hudson. Stolen by Durant. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And it's good. Walk through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Aldridge with a screen on Payton. Hardaway kicks to Aldridge. He used that pick to get in close. Aldridge has got 7.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
California making a switch here. Dumars is checked in. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Durant. And here's George for 3. Aldridge against Durant. Hardaway for 3. The Bulls keep it alive. Backs in. Into LaMarcus Aldridge. They shoot again. No good. Now California takes it the other way. Outside, George. Pass to Richmond. Back to George. Hands it from downtown. George has got 8.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
I shouldn't have to rhyme these words in the rhythm for you to know it's a rap.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Chicago leading. Irving kicks to Pierce. Launches it. They get it back.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Right side, Durant. Kicks it to George. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And that's now 11 points for Paul George.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Irving dishes to Pierce. Back to Irving. There's the 3. And the shot is good.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pierce kicks to Irving. It's hauled in by George.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Dumars. And the shot is long. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Tries a three off the inbound. And that's not going to go. And that concludes a back-and-forth high. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
So for Chicago right now, Hardaway is out there with Hudson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Paul George. And it's Noah in at the 5 down low.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way you've got to go. If you have good position, you've got to get after it and go for that second chance opportunity.
Here's Irving, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Irving kicks to Russell. Working on Noah. Russell inside, covered by Noah. And that one's good. Russell.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And also, Steve, I think he's the definition of a lockdown defender. It doesn't matter what style of player he's up against. He can handle just about anything that's thrown at him.
Great job. Taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
For California, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Chicago with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. George against Jordan. Takes the 13-footer. That doesn't go either for George.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Throw down.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Irving, guarded by Hardaway. From deep three-point range. Here's Jordan. Hardaway with the steal. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. Hardaway hits them both. Here's Jordan. LeBron with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Great defense that time from Noah.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Here's Jordan after the made shot from Hudson. Shoots from 12. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 6 points.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Noah the screen to the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Here's Hudson following the basket by LeBron James. Hardaway, he's covered by Irving. Here's Aldridge, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Penny Hardaway.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Now, here is Irving. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. LeBron outside. He feeds it to Russell. Noah with the block. LeBron against Hardaway. Hudson. The shot misses. Great D that time from Jordan. Gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 7.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Now, here is George. Into LaMarcus Aldridge. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game and he still hasn't registered a single point. Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Timeout called California. Nice game, great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Some changes for California. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Shaq. Paul George comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Dumars in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here's Dumars. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To halt the run. And that's good off the glass that time.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Hardaway, no good.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Dumars misses. Chicago leading by 9. It's George on the wing. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Back to Dumars. Pass to LeBron. No good from outside. Outside Dumars. That will count. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so that's the end of the first half. It's Chicago. They lead by 13. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Well, how about LaMarcus Aldridge in this one? He's got 13 points and 2 rebounds. What touch he's got out there. He's hardly missed anything.
Well, they've got to do anything they can to keep the ball out of his hands.
LeBron James is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Russell in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now Shaq, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. So it's Chicago now. Aldridge with a screen on Irving. Outside Hardaway. Noah with a screen on Irving. Hardaway passes to Noah. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Now here's Jordan. And there's the feed to Russell. Shaq. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Outside Hardaway. Fires from the line. And the Bulls get it back. Here's Aldridge. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
The Heat trail by 13. Irving dishes to Russell. Irving, guarded by Hardaway. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
He is so creative, Kevin. That's what I love about watching him. As good as anybody in the league at breaking down a defender one-on-one.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
And George, here we go, gets it to go. George has got 8 points.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside, into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
Now, here is Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Lays out. Hardaway with the steal. George against Jordan. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. For Chicago, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Heat trail by 16. Irving drives in. Here's Russell. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Russell's got his second basket.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Now here is Hardaway. Here's Aldridge. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Irving against Hardaway. 3-pointer. Here's Russell. The second chance effort. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For California, they have shot 2 of 5 on the free throw line. First one falls for him. Some changes for California. Durant comes in for Shaq, and it's Moncrief in for Kyrie Irving. Chicago leading by 15. Hardaway kicks to George. Back to Hardaway. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Here's California. And here's Moncrief. Outside Jordan. Takes the 3. James in the post. Aldridge is there. Here's Jordan. Cannot hit. Great defense that time from Noah. Now George. He's got 10. Noah with a screen for George. Up off the screen. And there's the call by the official. They'll come to the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them likes it.
Looking at who's out there now for California. Shaq is checked in for Russell, and it's Peyton in for LeBron.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Now here's Hardaway. Noah with a screen on Peyton. Hardaway, no good.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Another miss by Moncrief. Chicago leading by 15. Peyton against George. Feeds to Noah. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Timeout call.
Noah's got 6. Timeout called California.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
Some changes for Chicago. Hibbert comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Nowitzki in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Irving for 3. And the shot is good.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Irving gets a screen from Hibbert. Irving passes to Gay. Back to Irving. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 6.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here is George. He's got 11. Irving dishes to Peyton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Chicago leading by 17. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving kicks to Nowitzki. With the lead pass. And that one's good by Gay.
Assist from.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Irving passes to Nowitzki. Offensive rebound. Hibbert kicks to Nowitzki. No good from the wing. He gets it up. It's off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes, and cashing in.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Rudy Gay. Here's out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4 slot. Nowitzki sets a screen for Pierce. Leans from outside. That's good. Pierce has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Chicago. The 3 from LeBron. Goes back up. Malone's shot. Good.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
Some changes for Chicago. George with the screen on Irving. Hardaway kicks to George. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 9. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Puts up the baby hook. Second shot opportunity. Again, Irving missing.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
And he gets it to go.
That jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
Here's LeBron. after Penny Hardaway's bucket. Here's Malone. He kicks to O'Neal. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Gary Payton. He's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Hudson. Left side, George. Good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Hardaway against Payton. He dishes it to Jordan. Now the pass to O'Neal. Leads him in there. A nice shot by LeBron.
He's never going to pass up on a chance like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, this guy can get to the rim.
Hardaway with it. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Hardaway. 12 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
I'll say, defensively, he's fought his way through this game beautifully. They haven't gotten away with any loose passes, any sloppy ball handling when he's in the vicinity. Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Noah kicks to Hardaway. From deep. And that's out of bounds.